Melinda, you don't know me. I'm a big fan of your video clips. And what I really like is your brutal honesty. And in this particular clip, I like, because I live in the UK, I was born here. And like you, I'm on disability because of my condition. You have to excuse me, I recently had to have my nose operated on because I had some damage in my nose. Anyway, as I'm British, I was born here. It seems that as a British subject, I get my country treats me better than yours treats you, which is shameful, really, because if you're disabled over here, like this is our flat, and I'm entitled to housing benefit due to the nature of my illness, which, if I was in America with my illness, I wouldn't be able to afford because my medication and everything, I would never be able to afford to live over there, let alone pay for my medication. But anyway, don't apologize for your feelings. When you speak out, say what you feel. Don't worry about what anyone else says or you're being brutally honest. That's refreshing. And it's refreshing to someone like me who is also disabled, because when you're disabled, people seem to look at you and treat you differently than they do other people. I'll give you an example. I was in my scooter one day, because I have a motorized scooter that gets me into the city center, with my husband. And we were on our way to our bank. And this guy, I don't know what he was thinking, but he saw me on there. He must have done, because he was coming straight for me. So I went to turn to get out of his way, and he still kept coming, like I wasn't even there. I thought, well, what did I do, become the invisible woman or something? So, regardless of disability, mental, physical, whatever, that doesn't make any difference to the person that you are. And I greatly admire you and respect you. And okay, your words might be a bit brash, but they're honest. And you're just saying how you feel. Okay, there's the words there is a bit blue, but you're speaking from your heart, and that I appreciate. And don't ever apologize for the way you feel to people. You know, I'll enjoy watching your videos. They're refreshing, and what you have to say is worth listening to. I mean, if anyone takes the time to go through your videos, they see that you are very astute, and you pick up on things, which is very rare to see nowadays. And if you want to talk. Don't worry about what say what's on your mind. Just spill it, and don't keep apologizing, because this video in particular I really enjoyed, but you didn't have to keep apologizing for being who you are. You are a decent, caring human being, and you have a right to speak out on something that upsets you, and you have a right to air what you feel. I mean, that is called freedom of speech, and you have that right. Everyone has that right. And ignore people who down you, because I have to. I've been accused of being a hoaxer, and I've had all these labels. Labels, they're nothing. I mean, to me, it's what's in here that counts. Okay? It's who we are. And I know I'm not a hoaxer. I know I'm not a liar. And I know you're sincere, and I'm sincere. We're sincere in different ways. We express our emotions differently. And some people might have problems with that. Well, that's their problem. Certainly not mine. Certainly not yours. And, you know, you're a unique individual. And, you know, I just, you know, in a way, because like I said, my situation is similar to yours in that I'm disabled in my country where I was born. But what gets me is that I get better treatment off my government than you get off yours. And it's all wrong. I'm surprised you don't have like a system that we have over here. We don't have food stamps. We get money for food. When I was in America and I was under social service, I used food stamps for a while because I had my daughter. And it's just ridiculous, you know. There was hardly enough money to get enough food in for me and my daughter. So, you know, it was just, and like you said, people can't pay the rent. Well, what about housing benefit for people on disability? Why can't the government in America do like our government here? Why can't there be more help for people with disabilities in America like we have over here? I'm fortunate, and if you were here in our country, if you were born British, you wouldn't have to worry about housing, you wouldn't have to worry about rent, you wouldn't have to worry about doctors. You'd have the doctors. Because I got a friend who suffers with, she's under mental health, and she gets the same entitlements I do, and she's very special to me, and you know, so I know what she gets and what she's entitled to, and it just seems that America, when it comes to people who are disabled, mental, physical, whatever, they're struggling more than what they should have to. I mean, because disability is a struggle on its own, regardless of mental or physical. It's a struggle each day, and you know, that just compounds it when the system doesn't help out. But I'm going to close this by saying you are a terrific person, and I enjoy your videos, and you know, it's just wonderful to hear your voice and see your face. You look so young. I don't know why that is. I thought you were a lot younger than when I found out you were in your 30s. It's kind of surprised me. I thought you were maybe younger than that. But then again, like I said, it's what's in your heart that counts. And I like the way you are so open about your feelings, like I said. You know, it's nice to see that. And it's nice to see someone like you addressing certain issues that you come across on YouTube. That's why I enjoy watching you. I think I might be one of your biggest fans. If there's such a thing as a YouTube celebrity, you have got to be a YouTube celebrity, because your videos are just great. Keep up the good work, and God bless.